What's up, fellow entrepreneurs? It's John Fagerholm again. And today I want to talk about the City of Oakland's lawsuit against Southwest Airlines. I must admit, I am a big fan of Southwest Airlines. It's inexpensive, safe, and has plenty of destinations. But what I love most is my companion pass. I promise, I have no affiliation with Southwest Airlines other than being a satisfied customer. But anytime one of the brands that I consistently use is involved in a lawsuit, I like to see what the lawsuit is about and if it's going to increase my cost to use the goods or services. I also like to see which companies California is targeting and if the lawsuit is large enough to want to make that company leave California. In her complaint, Oakland's city attorney, Barbara J. Parker, claims, quote, Southwest breached the settlement agreement with the city of Oakland by failing to fully restore earned sick leave to covered employees. Additionally, she says Southwest Airlines violated several laws that are not covered in the settlement agreement. Now, to me, that's very suspicious language. Essentially, what she's claiming is that Southwest Airlines is currently breaching sick leave laws and also breached the agreement that was related to sick leave laws. And of course, Southwest Airlines is saying that this is a frivolous lawsuit and that it's actually the city of Oakland that's breaching the settlement agreement. Now, it's way too early to determine who's right, who's wrong, because the lawsuit is in its early stages. So I'm going to use my best guess based on the little evidence that I have and try to guess at what's going on. Now, as much as I like Southwest Airlines, I'm going to admit, once I looked up Barbara J. Parker, I was really impressed by her resume. First, she's a native of Seattle, which is my original hometown, and I know that's biased. She has an undergraduate degree in economics from the University of Washington, which is my alma mater. Again, biased, I know, but I also like anyone with an economics degree. And she also has a law degree from Harvard. And her resume also shows many prestigious awards and large legal victories. There are so many that I won't even get into it in this video. However, from the history of the cases that she's filed, I can see that she's not pro-business. In fact, I would say that based on the positions that she's taken, she's clearly anti-business. So when I look at Ms. Parker's record and I compare it to my experience with Southwest Airlines and Southwest Airline employees, I think I'm going to err on the side of Southwest Airlines. Along with some vague language that Southwest Airlines is violating some provisions that were not in the settlement agreement, I found it odd that the city of Oakland filed a verified complaint instead of a general complaint. Normally, if you have irrefutable evidence, you file a verified complaint and you attach the evidence. However, this verified complaint only attached copies of the laws that they claim Southwest broke, and then also just the settlement, the previous settlement agreement. In my opinion, there doesn't seem to be the necessary attached evidence to the verified complaint to necessitate a verified complaint. A general complaint would have been the better option, in my opinion. Also, I noticed that the verified complaint addresses the settlement agreement as if Southwest Airlines entered into that settlement agreement because of some liability. However, it specifically says in the settlement agreement that Southwest Airlines is entering into the settlement to avoid further litigation and that they're not admitting to any liability. Another interesting fact, in the settlement agreement, the city of Oakland was paid for the settlement. This be another attempt to get a payday from the largest airline flying in and out of Oakland? I don't know. I've been to Oakland recently. They may need money that badly. And to answer my own question that nobody else asked, selfishly, I don't think this is going to increase costs for me. And I also don't think Southwest is going to leave Oakland based on this lawsuit. What I do think will happen is that there'll be another settlement agreement and Southwest will pay Oakland more money. That's just my educated guess. Till next time, be productive.